There are times when scanning a lot of information is helpful. For example, if you're looking for patterns in user data, it's nice to have a look at several users at one time. It can also be very handy to have that information in a format that can be manipulated and sorted. The focus of this video is on producing a list of messenger users and sorting it by their authentication type. The method used could also apply to other information contained within your GroupWise environment. Let me show you how to build such a list. The first thing we need to do is obtain the raw data, and we can do that by interacting with the GW Admin Service web interface. Here's the URL you will want to plug into your browser to begin. Of course, you'll need to supply the IP address for your own GroupWise admin service here. For my test lab, this is my address. Note that I am prompted to authenticate with my GroupWise superuser ID and password. Once complete, I'm presented with the list of raw data for my messenger users. I can select all the data with a Ctrl-A keystroke. That allows me to copy the data and paste it into a text editor. I'm going to use Notepad++ here, but any text editor will do. The next step is to delete the first line of header text since we won't need it and we don't want it to get in the way. And finally, save the file and name it appropriately. For example, users.xml. You do want to save it as an extensible markup language file. Now open a blank Excel workbook. You want to select Data from the menu, then from Other Sources, and select the file we just saved. I'm hitting OK twice to accept the import defaults, and now I have my user data in a spreadsheet format. To make this easier to read, I'm going to select all of the columns from B through U and select to hide them. And finally, I'm going to sort the LDAP ID column from A to Z. I now have a list of all of my GroupWise Messenger users as well as their LDAP authentication source. This can be very helpful if you have multiple LDAP sources and you have questions as to which source is being used for a specific user. You may have noticed that there's a lot of additional information available here. That could come in handy if you are troubleshooting other problems. We hope you find this information helpful. Thank you for watching.